So the Astros requested help from a bunch of scouts to help build this whole system, this whole cheating system, and then they decide once they got their help, they fired half of the scouts. Like they're the mafia or something, except they didn't kill them, they just fired them. That can't possibly come back to bite them.
And he drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back. On a here.
Before I get going on today's video, I want to thank all the new subscribers. I want to thank everyone who's commented, everyone who's given me critique, everyone who's given me advice, everyone who's inspired me to continue the channel and has given me compliments about the channel. I can't thank you enough. It means everything to me. I'm going to be giving away this Bruce Bochy bobblehead. This is brand new in box 2014 bobblehead to anybody who subscribes to this channel, and it's going to be going out around Christmas time very soon. This is going out to one of my lucky subscribers for Christmas, so you might want to subscribe to the channel. If your subscriptions are not public, you can let me know in the comments below, and I'll add your name in as well. But I do have a list of subscribers, and all y'all are going to be in the drawing. We'll do it live right here on the Hum Baby Baseball channel, and this Bochy bobblehead is going to one of y'all. Thank you again so much. Let's get to the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Hum Baby Baseball channel. And it seems that the MLB investigation continues against the Astros. We find out more and more on almost a daily basis. Originally, it was 4 Houston Astros who came forward saying, yes, this was happening. Only one named himself. Mike Fiers is the only one that named himself. The other 3 were unnamed, which meant people, Astros fans, were coming after me and everyone else, calling us liars. First of all, Ken Rosenthal doesn't just make stuff up. This is one of the most informed and one of the most highly professional reporters out there. He's not just going to make stuff up and just throw stuff out there. But then he says there's 4 guys coming forward. One of them is named Mike Fiers. The other 3 are unnamed because why would they want to be named? They have friends on the Astros. They're probably still in Major League Baseball. They're still affiliated with people there. They don't want to be known as a snitch. Mike Fiers didn't care. He came out anyway with his name. No problem. But then when you look at the video evidence and you see everything that's coming out, let's just stop now. Stop coming after people who are just reporting the facts of what's going on. Astros fans, y'all got to calm down with that and accept that this was happening. Okay, and I would do the same and have done the same with controversy surrounding my favorite teams. It happens. More and more information gets published every day, including an email sent to the scouts saying, hey guys, we're trying to cheat here. We're trying to steal some signs. Can you give us a hand here, figure out what you can do, figure out what you can't do? I'll just show the email right here. As you can see, it is pretty damning. And then you had Peter Gammons, another highly respected, highly professional reporter who comes out with this on Twitter saying that if the Astros front office had not been so cavalier about firing pro scouts, many of whom were treated with disdain, they would not have had so many of them willing to provide details of what they perceived as an organization arrogance at all costs. The Astros used to have one of the biggest scouting departments in baseball. Now they have one of the smallest. They fired a bunch of them, and apparently in a bad way. And when you're cheating and you have a big intricate cheating system that those scouts helped develop, and then you fire them in a bad way, then there's a good chance that they're going to come back around and basically testify against you and against your whole scheme of cheating. And that's what seems to be happening. That's a lot of what people are saying why this information is coming out is from scouts. But it's not just witnesses. We see it with our own eyes. But some other information is coming out, such as maybe they had some patches that were to look like some kind of something for injury or to avoid injury, but they actually got a little buzzer. 1 buzz for a fastball. Bzz. 2 buzzes for a changeup. Bzz, bzz. Wow. I'm not saying that for sure that was happening, but that's what's coming out. A lot is coming out. Maybe it's going now too far the other way, but it doesn't need to. I don't really care if they had that or not. I've seen enough. From the banging trash cans and from the camera set up to the feed, they just had to find out how long this cheating thing was going on. Was it going on in 18? Was it going on in 19? Did the Giants dodge a bullet by not hiring their bench coach, Joe Espada, who maybe, did he know anything? He wasn't there in 2017, so I'm going to say no, not as far as that goes, but maybe if they were still doing it in 18 and 19, we don't know how deep this goes. Were they doing it in 16 in some other way? How deep does this thing go? MLB is doing a major investigation and we're going to find out more, but more information comes out daily. It's all bad. It's all damning. And the weird thing is, something I haven't heard anyone say, but don't you think if this wasn't going on, if this is all bullcrap, as Astros fans, many of you are trying to tell me, Why isn't anybody coming out except crazy fans? Why isn't any of the actual Astros coming out and saying, dude, this is crap, dude, this was not happening? I mean, yeah, Beltran said it when asked directly, but Beltran was one of the big ringleaders. I'm talking about the players, the regular player. Yeah, Beltran was a player, but, you know, he was basically a manager / player. I mean, he was up there. He's now a manager. He was veteran, about getting ready to retire, DH, spending most of his time in the dugout. What's up with the other players? Why isn't Springer or anybody coming forward, or even guys that have retired since then, just guys in the bullpen, anybody from that team gonna come forward, say their name and say, hey dude, no, this is a bunch of crap. This was not happening, let alone the Astros themselves. Remember when that thing happened with the assistant GM? When he was saying, hey, so glad we got Osuna, and the next day, what did the Astros say? They said, this is fake news bullcrap. Their first instinct is to go on the defense until they couldn't defend it anymore. But in this situation, they did not defend it at all. They did not say these allegations are completely ridiculous. As we do not cheat, we do not condone cheating. This was absolutely not happening. No, we haven't heard that. Not from the front office, and not from the players, not from anybody except for Beltran. Beltran did say we did steal signs, but we did them naturally. That's what he said when he was first asked right at the beginning, before all this stuff started coming out. We haven't heard from him since then. So nobody's really coming out and saying this is bullcrap. This didn't happen. So what is left to think? What is left to think? We're not even talking about whether it happened or not. Most of us are just talking about what the punishments need to be. What needs to happen to the Astros now? And I think that they can come out after them for everything they got, from money to draft picks to international signings to suspending players to suspending coaches. Maybe not players is going to be tough to do, but at least suspending coaches and suspending the manager and suspending anyone else who was directly involved in this. But I mean, what are you going to do? To suspend every single person that spent time on the 2017 Astros that season? Just seems like, I don't know if that's possible, okay? MLB is going to do an investigation. They need to come down freaking hard on these guys. I would really hate to see another blank spot in the World Series. The 1 in 94 really hurts because the greed of the players and the owners caused us to miss a World Series that year. And there's just a big blank spot there in 94, and that just completely sucks. Especially because, you know, there were World Series through the Great Depression, through World War I, through World War II, through Vietnam. All these, you know, horrible events did not stop the baseball season from happening and from the World Series from happening. But now, as I find out more and more about how blatant and how bad and how deep this goes, at some point it's like, okay, I can't even complain. If they want to vacate that, they can vacate that. But that can't be the only punishment, because I think that that's going to be the least of their worries. You really got to go after them hard and make sure that this crap never happens again. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Talking more Astros, not a subject I want to talk about, but it is something we got to talk about because it's happening and it sucks. But we're going to be talking more Giants. We're going to be talking more baseball. We're going to cover everything on this channel, not just the drama. We're going to cover the real drama, which is the on-the-field drama, the drama that we want to talk about, we want to see, and that's baseball, and that's what we're all about here. Thank you so much again for joining me. We're going to be talking baseball all off season long, Giants, rule changes, everything that there is to talk about. It's going to be right here on the Hum Baby Baseball channel. We're getting into the Hall of Fame. We're trying to figure out who's getting in, who's not getting in, who should get in. We're going to talk in detail about that as well. Don't want to miss it. Hum Baby Baseball. We'll talk to you guys next time. See ya. When the Giants come to town, it's bye bye baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye bye baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.